Dylan really feels like they should be firing as a single unit, and almost to be able to read each other's minds, to be able to work so effortlessly together as a band, as a team, that there's no thinking any longer. It's all intuitive. The movie, I think, is playing a lot with this idea of intuitive magic, of the magic of happenstance, of everyday things becoming magical. There's a fight sequence with Dylan where he's using everything around him as magic in this fight sequence, and that was an attempt to like free Dylan from the idea of having to plan. He's a planner, and he's always been planning, but the planning isn't working for him anymore. So he has to learn in this movie to use spontaneity and the magic of spontaneity, of spontaneous action, of really intuition. And so that was the team has to learn that, and Dylan has to learn that as well. The magic in this is much grander and spectacular than in the first one. But those moments where, like the fight scene and the stuff they're doing, sleight of hand stuff, and they all learn the sleight of hand stuff. I mean, we do way more magic in this movie than we did in the first one. Those are really satisfying, and I think the fight sequence will be really satisfying to people because they'll see that you can't manufacture that with a green screen. There's one there's a couple of fantastic sequences, but the standout sequence is a sleight of hand sequence where they're passing along this computer chip that they've stolen, that they've placed on basically a playing card. And it's probably like a 7-minute sequence of them passing this thing between them as they're trying to go through a security checkpoint. And it's a great piece of writing, and John executes it so beautifully, and it's so exciting to watch.